Work Sharp presents the Northwest Outdoorsman.
Being outdoors, hunting and fishing is really all about being with family and friends for us.
We just try to do it on our own, experience the hunts and the fishing, whatever we do, without a guide.
I wouldn't give that up for anything.
Yeah, nice fish.
Can you believe that?
Way to go.
Yeah. What do you about the stubble on that?
This week on the Northwest Outdoorsman, we are hunting geese in northeast Oregon.
Go! Sitting in water, it stained his belly. Ooh, she like 8 that time?
Work Sharp presents the Northwest Outdoorsman, brought to you by Max Lure, Sportsman's Warehouse, Whitewater Lodge, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich, Wolf Creek Hunting. The Harrods have hunted as a family for many generations. Family bonds are strengthened during time spent afield, especially when Mother Nature challenges even the hardiest of souls. Hunting ducks and geese in eastern Oregon in cold winter months has become an annual tradition for the Harrods. Geese arrive in the Baker Valley in late fall on their way to warmer climes, but their stop is often short. It's time to find those Christmas holiday geese and continue family traditions.
Well, one of the things we like to do when we come home every year is do some waterfowl hunting where we grew up. You know, we've been doing it for so many years around here, so it's kind of a fun time to come back and take Dad and do some waterfowl hunting.
I saw 4.
When I grew up, we didn't waterfowl hunt, just once in a great while. We had cornfields, you know, around us, and once in a while when the ducks would come in, we'd go down and try to shoot them, but we didn't have any decoys or anything, you know.
When we were kids, we didn't have many decoys, and we just laid out in the field and covered up with the sheet. And so it's real nice, you know, Ron has a great spread of decoys, and we all have layout blinds.
I mean, I think we ought to just go right back in here,
Okay.
right off of all this. I'll go set some decoys on the outside edge where I want them. Okay. Geese like to land in the middle of the field, and if I had my preference, I would always hunt them right in the middle of the field with the layout blinds, but we just didn't have any cover. We decided that we would edge hunt them, which is not my preference, but we found a high spot. Normally when I'm hunting a field, you know, it just depends on what the wind's doing, how I want to set up my pocket where I want the geese to land on the X, where we want to shoot them right in front of the layout blinds. You know, when we're edge hunting, we kind of pull the decoys back and get pretty close to us on the edge, and then we still make a V, a pocket for the geese to land in. When we put out this spread, I think we put out about 9 dozen. I think I just ate like a piece of sagebrush or something. It was a little stronger than I was expecting.
What's up? I think so. No, it only took about, they usually fly by 8 and they were there by like 7:30. 7:40, so that's pretty quick.
Here they come, boys. Drop your burritos. The first group that came in, we could hear them honking and then couldn't see them, and then they just dropped right out of the sky right in front of us. Right in the hole, right out front. Kill. Shag that one, Boone, real quick. Watch your gun. Watch your gun barrel.
We got 3 geese when the first group came in. I'm not sure I hit any of them.
Well, we did get skunked. They're really cooking when they come in. You gotta lead them.
I didn't shoot very good on that group.
I didn't either, Boone. They really wanted that field hard, so we felt pretty confident after we got that first group in that we were gonna have a good shoot. I didn't shoot that well on that one. I was too excited, I think. You know what? When I pulled up, I expected those geese to be closer than that.
Coming up after the break,
That little single coming in there.
Kill!
Worksharp presents the Northwest Outdoorsman, brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich, Wolf Creek Hunting, Atomica Music. Welcome back to Eastern Oregon.
They're really cooking when they come in. You gotta lead them.
I didn't shoot very good on that group.
I didn't either, Boone. We felt pretty confident after we got that first group in that we were gonna have a good shoot. I kind of got a little surprised how fast they were flying. I was behind them right off the get-go. I could have shot at those the first time they flew over.
Probably good.
Yeah, you couldn't really see them, you know, until they're kind of right on top of you.
That's 20. See if we can get them in just a hair closer. Cold start to creep in on me.
The first group came in. They came in pretty early, and then there was a little time went by before the next group come in.
Here they come, boys. Coming around, coming around. Kill, kill. Get ready, get ready. All right, shooting them.
I didn't shoot that time. No.
There's a really good, different color.
That's like brown.
He's been sitting in water, it stained his belly. They really wanted that field, and we were a little concerned about edge hunting them, but after that first group, it worked out pretty good. Bring them down, boys. Go! Oh, there's some meat falling there, boys. Good shooting. Yeah! Killed them all.
Pretty close, like 20 yards. Yeah, I think we shot all of them out of that group. I think 9 came in and 9 fell, so.
Can't beat that with a stick.
I hear some more coming.
Grab these geese. many we got here? We got 5.
That was something else. I couldn't believe that. Everybody shot well, and I think everybody got a couple of geese.
Holy moly. We shoot like 8 that time? Well, everybody shot good. You know, that was a really good group of geese came in. I think we had like 9 birds come in and 9 birds on the ground. So that was good shooting for 4 guys.
All we need is 2.
Should see the geese tracks out there.
Yeah, I thought I heard one. We often take turns capturing the action, which is great for me because then I get to experience the hunt as well. There they are. Right up front, Dad. Kill him. Well, he's down. He's out there a country mile.
Coming up after the break,
Might go down that other field.
Take him, take him, take him.
Worksharp presents the Northwest Outdoorsman, brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich, Wolf Creek Hunting, Atomica Music. Welcome back to the snowy field.
All right.
No, shoot, we were probably there for like 45 minutes. Yeah, I tried to pick up as soon as you get done, so we could probably try to hunt it again the next day, but.
You hear the pellets hitting that goose, but it was a ways out there. Okay, boys. 14. Should be 15.
Picked everything up, cleaned up, picked up our shells and all our empties, and got out of there in pretty good time, and decided that maybe we could go back the next day. And
Tell you what, that was a goose hunt right there. Did you see how many would come after we quit shooting? Yeah, so I'm thinking we set up there in the same spot in the morning and just try it again.
okay.
We got out of the field as fast as we could. We wanted to pick up and leave before the rest of them flew, so we thought we might be able to hunt it the second day.
To me, the hunting experience is much more than just harvesting game in the field. When we always clean our animals together and do that as a family activity, and I think that's part of what makes hunting so special.
Yeah, when we come back during the holidays, we usually spend about a week just hunting. We hunted geese for 3 or 4 days and then headed to the Snake River and did some chukar hunting. And now we're going up on the ranch up here and gonna do some coyote calling. There's always a bunch of stuff to hunt. We can go down and shoot ducks on the river or call coyotes, whatever we want to do. The second day we decided we'd go back and set up in the same spot, which that's bad luck for me, but we didn't have very many birds that had came in when we shot them the first day, so we thought, well, you know, they wanted the field so bad that we thought, well, let's just try it in the same exact spot.
Next day, different day, clear, warmer. No, it was probably 35 degrees, some 32 to 35 degrees the next day. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of my burrito. Yeah. My stomach's growling a little.
We set 4 of us up in a nice space, and then we pulled the natural vegetation with the frost weeds and everything, and really put our layout blinds in a good position where we could. What I usually like to do is I like to walk out in the middle and kind of look back towards the edge and kind of see if we're really blending in good.
You get that much more time to get excited.
Kind of like when you can't see them, and they're right here myself. It's gonna be tougher today. I'm going there in the morning to set up for ducks.
He had a little bunch landing down there by the corrals there, kind of straight out towards the river.
But we kind of work with them, Justin and I, you know.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy about goose hunting is actually you have a lot of time just to lay in the field there and talk with each other, give each other a hard time. It's a lot of fun.
I go, so who's the mechanic? Well, the mechanic's name is Noodle. And I went, Noodle? Like spaghetti? He's like, yeah. He's a really good mechanic, but well, I'll just let you figure it out.
I thought I heard 1 minute ago, but I obviously didn't.
Ain't like beelining for us, I know that.
Big bunch of them too.
That could just suck every bird right away from us right there.
Coming up after the break,
Fell over backwards.
Worksharp presents the Northwest Outdoorsman, brought to you by Max Lure, Whitewater Lodge, Lodestar Outfitters, Procure Bait Sense, Valley Marine, Micklich, Wolf Creek Hunting, Atomica Music. Welcome back. The hunt is a little harder today.
Ain't like beelining for us, I know that.
Big bunch of them too.
That could just suck every bird right away from us right there. Yeah, that's not good, because everything comes from that way. That might just pull every bird right to them. The first couple groups that came in, they were landing in another field. We pretty much knew that if those geese stayed in that field, that it was going to suck every bird in there. I'm going to walk over there.
Well, when those geese started coming into that other field, we decided that maybe Ron should go over there and hunt in that field, and that way maybe we could keep those geese moving back and forth between us.
Wait.
Take them, take them, take them.
That was a lot of geese. I think if we wait long enough, those are going to walk to us. How many did you pick up? 3? Yeah. 5. We got some to come into us, but it was pretty poor. They didn't want to come into that particular place where we were set up.
Still want to come in, do they?
No.
Just don't want to come in here.
So they weren't really wanting the land. They were just kind of circling around, and I figured I better, if we're gonna get a shot at them, I figured I better shoot.
We're killing.
So I picked one on the outside and shot, and it about hit me.
I'll get this one. We didn't do too bad though. We ended up getting 8, so that was good. Nice big one. You'll make some good eating.
Your turn. Oh, you guys did all right, huh?
You know, we're really fortunate because we get to do a lot of different kinds of hunting and fishing. But for me, when we come back to Eastern Oregon during the holiday seasons and hunt as a family, that's, to me, is the most special time of all.
It was just a good time. Not too many times you get to see that many geese and get your limit that, you know, like that. I mean, that was just awesome.
But I think field hunting, if you get a lot of birds coming in, I think it's really fun just to, you know, be there when there are hundreds of birds coming in and they really want to get in the field, and probably the funnest, I think, out of all.
Now it's time for another Harrod's Cookhouse recipe, brought to you by Mickledge, the Spokane Spice Company since 1948. Today we are making goose lettuce wraps. Start by finely chopping 1 large goose breast. Finely chop carrots, celery, onions, and water chestnuts. Add meat to oiled and heated pan and season with Harrod's Cookhouse game bird and chicken seasoning. Then add chopped vegetables. Once meat has browned, add teriyaki sauce and reduced liquid. Then add water chestnuts and grated fresh ginger and cook for another minute.
Stir this around.
Place meat mixture into romaine lettuce leaves. Serve with your favorite sides and enjoy.
So fresh.
Wow, it's good. For this and other great recipes, visit the Harrod Outdoors website. Tune in next week for another great wild game recipe.
I think the number of geese that we hunt on is very small compared to what most people are used to. So it takes a lot of scouting, and you know, we're trying to hunt a valley that's got, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 geese in it, or sometimes less. So, you know, it takes a lot of scouting to do that. You know, and this year, you know, there was a lot of birds in the valley, and we don't have a lot of holding water.